Hustle City, I
Oh
want
my
to say.
gosh, yeah.
It was one of those one of those events, and I want to say it was that one. I don't think it was Town. Actually, it might have been Town now that I think about it. Whatever it was, though, it's definitely a matchup that happens a lot late in bracket.
Yeah.
And something Pokemon battle.
Yeah. I was and something Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah. I went for the home field advantage, but didn't realize.
Yeah, we're just gonna try to keep you calm throughout this set, as I know this is not your favorite
yeah, no, it's
representatives.
well known fact that I hate Pokemon.
Yeah.
From its music to its characters to everything. Especially its music. Can't stand that music.
Yeah. Oh
How
my
did
gosh!
he die? What did you do?
I like readjusted my chair because I was like they're in neutral and they're just playing.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden Dirtboy's dying off the top.
Yep.
I couldn't tell you what their set record is with each other. I have no idea.
Yeah.
No fucking idea what the set record is with them. I can only assume they've gone back and forth. This matchup is definitely a very weird one because, like, Ivysaur likes to wall out characters with a nair, back air, projectiles and stuff.
Yeah.
But Squirtle has, like, the armor on side B and nair and stuff, so it's like it can be definitely difficult for Ivysaur to put up that wall. Especially now that Squirtle has a, like, laser as a neutral B. Jesus, I killed him.
we got some early percent top killings in this Pokemon battle.
Yeah, for real. Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, it's definitely, I think, the changes to Squirtle and P+, like, he's bigger now, and like I said, like, he's got laser for Water Gun now. And I can only assume they made Aqua Jet stronger. Ooh, I think he SDI'd out of that too, that's so good.
Nice.
So I think this matchup might be a little more difficult for Ivy now. However, Soth is nothing if not a person who, like, beats the odds. Like, Jesus Christ, did you see that turnaround?
As we've witnessed in like 3 Game 5 sets.
Yeah.
Or at least 2, in which Soth is at the clutch. So.
Yeah, I think this is like obviously a different character, but Falcon Ivy is like notoriously bad for Ivy. But like one of the sayings is that Soth makes Ivy Falcon look possible, and Mao Fever makes Ivy Falcon look impossible. Shout out to Travis.
Oh, poor Mao.
But it's Soth is like obviously like an extremely skilled player who like even in like a disadvantaged matchup, like he'll still fucking try extremely hard and often win for it.
Yeah. Also, Dirtboy is in a short sleeve shirt. I'd like to remind the audience that it is freezing in here. So
it's playing an intense game.
No matter what.
Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, no matter
Project M.
What
for
happens.
For the Nintendo Wii, featuring Brawl.
Featuring Brawl. that every copy of P Plus features Brawl by hitting the reset button. It's like a secret. It's like a secret code.
What's the passcode for this? Press the reset button.
Yeah, press the reset button. It's a whole new thing.
But so what's also interesting about this specific matchup of these players is Soth, I can only assume, knows a lot of Squirtle's like tricks and stuff, because Squirtle, like, as I'm sure you've noticed, like, has crazy movement options.
Yes.
Really cool, really wild, like, different follow-ups with things depending on like what he does, and it all has to do with like his shell shift things.
Yeah.
And I want to say that Soth knows them like better than than your average player would, having like played against Dirtboy
many times. Yeah. So
like he's probably not going to get caught by quite as many things. And in the other direction, I was talking with Combe and Brian a bit that. The Midwest, specifically TPS goers and Illinois goers, don't know all that much about Ivysaur.
Correct.
Playing against Ivysaur stuff. So, like, whereas I think Dirtboy, he's been in the scene for long enough and has played against enough Ivysaurs that he's going to know what to do against Ivysaur's tricks. So, like, I think a lot of this matchup is going to be them playing around each other's things and going for, like, legitimate mix-ups and stuff instead of doing, like, you don't know my character tech.
Yeah.
Jesus, that fucking... The shell shift up smash is like insanely good.
That was so much of so we played against Dirtboy. Right back at him.
Yeah. So like, go ahead.
We played against Dirtboy in doubles, and I have never played against Squirtle ever in my life, and so there's a lot of things that
this character does it, you're just like, what am I doing?
Yeah, like I didn't know like what to do in this, like his down B, you know, the bubble. I was like, I have no idea what the answer, what is this move expecting of me?
Yeah.
All I do is I get hit by it and I cry.
Yeah. And you can tell that like they're both like giving each other like respect that other players have not been giving them.
Right.
Where it's like Soth will like go for ledge and then get a fucking like back air on somebody.
Right.
Just because like they think that they can get the ledge first, and then Soth just gets there immediately with tether. And that still works though. Like the crawl tilt into up smash. Like,
I got hit by that so many times. Yeah.
But I did notice earlier that Soth was like I think SDIing the crawl tilt and like DIing it out, so that way he doesn't get hit by the up smash follow up.
Really?
And in exchange I saw earlier in this game, it seemed that Soth was like consistently punishing Dirtboy's up B, which like Squirtle's up B is it has like a lot of hitboxes, but like the area that is like basically above and slightly behind him is pretty vulnerable. And I saw I saw Soth like go for that punish on that. Oh, see, like that, he's going all out at it. Like he knows where to hit him. And it's just like, and Dirtboy has to adjust to that instead of just getting these free recoveries that he's been getting against a lot of the people here today.
Yeah.
Which is like great to see, because like it shows that Dirtboy is such like a good player that can still adapt to that.
Yeah.
And he isn't like taking several games to realize this.
There's the beam. Yeah.
And in exchange, like Soth like knows a lot of the Squirtle stuff, so he's not gonna like just let him get away with stuff for free.
Right.
And Dirtboy's gonna be able to do similar things to Ivysaur and like in the other direction.
Yeah, like Dirtboy has not able to get as free of conversions off of, you know, Squirtle lasers and down B as he's been able to with other opponents.
And not to say like obviously like no shade against the other people here, but it's just like Team is a game that can be very matchup dependent. And if you don't know a matchup, like you can definitely have a very tough time dealing with it, especially when they're like moves that kind of like, see like right there, he like went for the pivot grab on the side B, whereas like a lot of other people would and might have ended up getting hit by it or like hitting his armor instead. And Soth just knows to like go for the brawl pivot grab.
Yeah. Oh my! He had another beam by the next stock.
Yeah. The good Ivysaurs will get a beam like every stock almost, if not like twice in one stock. I've seen it happen before. But yeah, like, cause Ivysaur has like some very consistent ways to get beam, and like when an Ivysaur knows what they're doing, they get beam all the fucking time.
Yeah. Well, he tried to strike smash and just went there.
Goes. Unless they went for, I also wasn't sure if they're like going for neutral or not neutral, but vanilla smash, but yeah,
maybe.
he struck it. Because sometimes you'll see that where they start it and they're like I want to play on the vanilla version, but
yeah. They go to Criteria. Do you like Criteria?
I like Criteria a lot. I like the size of the platforms. I like how big the stage is without it feeling like obnoxiously huge.
Yeah.
Because like the blast zones aren't like egregious, whereas like on a Castle Courtyard, they were definitely pretty obnoxious. Oh, the double! They almost went for the triple dip.
One went all out that time.
Follow him on the platform. That's something I really like about this stage is like the platform chases that you can do.
Yeah, the fact that they're just so large. Yeah,
it's like it makes it more dynamic too in a given matchup where it's just like you have to follow them on the platform instead of just choosing an option that covers the whole thing.
Right.
And they're still small enough that you're going to be in an advantage state when you're on the platform against your opponent.
Yeah.
Or like when you're like chasing them onto the platform, as opposed to like Metal Cavern where it's just like so big that it's almost like another mini stage on top of the
it just
regular
feels like
stage.
you got two levels. Yeah.
Yeah. So you see how like Dirtboy like waited to grab ledge until the Ivy like fared.
Yes.
Before tethering, because like Ivysaur is gonna wanna like
use up their options like Razor Leaf and Fair. And
they're gonna like if you grab ledge too soon, Ivy's gonna go for a fair off, like get you to fair you to get you off ledge, or Razor Leaf to get you off ledge, or different things.
Yeah.
But like Dirtboy knew to wait and wait for him to grab that ledge.
Oh my gosh, so many lasers.
And he's like giving him a lot of respect too from ledge. I think I mentioned that before, but yeah.
they're so scared. Yeah, look at that. They're on different levels.
I don't want to get hit.
Yeah. Dirtboy commits with some lasers.
He almost called him out with that down air.
Yeah.
You got a shield in between those two hits. That was awkward. How did he get that turnaround?
Wow.
Holy shit! He I don't know what made that back air miss. That'll kill though.
Wow.
All right. So 1 stock lead.
Yeah.
Soth's not quite at Solar Beam, but I think he'll probably get it in the next hit or two. I thought he was gonna die. I thought he was gonna kill himself up there. If you're not careful, that'll happen very easily as I.
Yeah.
Yeah. He hasn't been getting any Solar Beam charging moves though. Like he hasn't gotten any. Oh, there's it.
There's
there.
one.
There's
one.
2. Yeah.
What were
Okay,
you saying?
I was saying 2 hits.
With a full Solar Beam?
Yeah.
1
or 2.
One thing that. Oh,
that straight off the top.
That's actually so good because then he gets to keep beam.
He gets to keep beam for this next stock, which I don't know what they've changed about Ivy's Solar Beam in P+ patches, but I know in 3.6 it doesn't kill until I want to say 50-ish% or higher, depending on the character and stage, obviously.
Oh, that's so high.
I mean, it is a rest that you get for landing moves and healing yourself.
Yes.
So like,
I think they're gonna be okay.
Oh, that grab.
That was
see,
just
that's
so
turn it right around. But yeah, Squirtle does not weigh a lot, and the blast zones on this stage are fairly close to the edges.
Yeah. That's something that I did notice.
And we're at an even game right here. Jeez.
One of my favorite things that this stage offers with its large platforms is basically all throw follow-ups, or when you have a combo that goes horizontally, it's more likely to transition itself into like a form of flat tech chase.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Which is really cool, but it's not like Metal Cavern where
it's
you have to oh, my combo's just gonna get dropped because I hit them up a little bit. Now they're on the other level.
Yeah, and because like I said before, they have so much room to tech roll or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas we said on these platforms they're much smaller and but not obnoxiously small.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool. I like this stage a lot for the. Excuse me.
Oh.
You gotta love the Ivysaur jumps at opponent with neutral B.
Jumps at opponent with neutral B. It's so. Oh, am I dead? Oh wait, no, they didn't have it. All right, we're good. They're healing. Yeah, but Soth definitely would have wanted beam right there. It would have been nice. Oh my gosh.
That up air though, Jesus. He called out that DI so hard.
Yeah, he slid across and then just scooped him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Squirtle's launch angle on up air is, at least with that hit. I'm guessing it sends relatively straight up, but it looked like he was calling out a DI out, and instead he caught him with the DI up.
Yeah.
Rather, he was calling him for DIing up to get out, but yeah.
Yeah.
Or survival DI, but yeah.
So Soth went Dreamland for the last game, his last counter pick, and he chooses
now
Smash.
He's Smash though.
Yeah. I hate to be a complaining Carl. I had another scenario in which the platform going half off cost me a stock in tournament.
How so?
In which I had a oh, I can't remember the specifics. It was against Sean, and I just had. Is he dead? Oh my gosh. Speaking of Sean, are you dead? I had a punish against Sean that I think I ended crap, I can't remember the move, but the platform went out halfway.
Yeah.
And it just allowed Sean to tech on the platform, which he would have gone straight down.
Damn.
Oh well.
That is a dynamic of the stage that you have to account for.
If the platforms go half off, which you know how much of a happy camper I was when they were just hanging out on stay indoors. It's COVID.
Also, it really looks like Dirtboy has Soth's number now. He's taking 2 very clean stocks here. Looks like looks like Soth is a little bit more scared now, because he wasn't going for those reverse grabs on side B anymore.
Right, yeah, committing to stuff that would net him a lot more, but if he missed times to grab.
And then he gets hit by that, and then that leads into something of Squirtle.
Oh,
he got the fucking stun hit.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
I hate because they rarely ever hit, but they still throw them out there on the off chance that you're
also,
not lacking.
Soth has Solar Beam now, and if he can just get a conversion into that, that'll even the game up really quickly.
Yeah, I wonder if at this point it's just worth it.
I think Dirtboy is like, it seems like Dirtboy is really playing to keep him from getting those openings, because like that's gonna get him one, and he saves it with up B.
Saves it with the up B. That was fantastic.
Yeah, and now this is suddenly a much scarier scenario for Dirtboy.
Yep.
So he has to play make sure that Ivysaur doesn't get any big openings or gain any momentum, because this is gonna happen. He's gonna take 30% and be halfway to a Solar Beam death.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my god! Only gets the first hit of the back air and dies for it. Wow.
I think he got an Dirtboy got an ASDI down on that first hit too.
Maybe.
I still could just turn around very quickly if Soth could get another conversion, and like we said, he's very close to. He's in that percentage range where Ivysaur can just sort of knock you into it, and Dirtboy's definitely playing the Keyboy game to keep that from happening. Ooh, that was almost really bad for Dirtboy.
Yeah. He is thankful that he just barely was still on the stage.
Ooh, he went in. It paid off for him.
Wow, how did that grab connect?
See right there, it grabbed and just right into Solar Beam.
Yep.
And now whenever he gets those hits, or whenever he has the opportunity to heal with neutral B, and also obviously the hits that heal.
Absolutely.
Every time I see Ivysaur down or up air like that and go flying down, I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna die.
They're dead. And they're
and there's LOL, just kidding, I can tether.
They've played this game before.
Had a good opening. Oh, I didn't get anything out of it though.
Oh, yeah, that
Dirtboy's DI was too good.
Yeah, that back air missing from Soth is huge, and it caused Dirtboy to win.
3-1.
Wow.
That was a good stat.
That was pretty good.
That was really cool to watch.